Hey everybody, it's Corey yet again with Legacy Chess. Today we're going to be talking about the Scholar's Mate, also known as the 4-move checkmate. This is a checkmate performed by white, and it starts with the king's pawn moving up 2 squares. If you'll notice that in activating this pawn, you're also activating the bishop and the queen simultaneously. Black responds the same way, activating both his bishop and his queen. Now you're going to start with bishop to c4. This is very critical. You want to bring it to c4, which is going to be targeting this pawn here on f7. It's very important to be targeting f7 because that is considered black's weakest pawn, being that it's only protected by the king. And the same thing over here for white. f2 is the weakest pawn because it's only protected by the king. So if we get 2 attackers on this square, we're going to be in good standing against that king. So let's just say that black makes a normal move. It's not a bad move. Knight to c6, protecting his pawn. And then white here activates what really shows that Scholar's Mate is coming. So let's play queen to f3. And if you notice here, now the queen is looking at f7, and so is the bishop. Both of them targeting together and both threatening to checkmate the king. Well, I can't say both. If the queen comes here, that would checkmate the king. So let me show you what I mean. So if black makes a bad move here, and as if he doesn't notice that checkmate is coming, and plays something like d6, not defending this pawn, then if we attack with the bishop takes f7, puts the king in danger, but the king has 2 escape squares here to move away. So yes, white would have an advantage by winning the pawn, but that wouldn't be what's considered Scholar's Mate because the game hasn't ended. Now instead, we start with the queen and take this pawn. And as a reminder, the king can't put himself in danger, so he can't actually take this piece because the bishop is protecting it. So this is different. This would be checkmate because, one, like we said, you can't take the queen, and the escape squares are gone because the queen controls all those squares because she can move any direction she pleases. And the king, of course, can't move to where his queen is because she already occupies that square. So if he can't capture the piece, if he can't run away anywhere, and there's no way to block, then this would be checkmate. So that would be the 4-move checkmate performed by white. All right. That's it for me. Let me know if you have any questions about that. Have a good one.